Hey, good morning everyone. I have a topic to discuss with you guys today, and that is with regards to aggressive riding. Should you or should you not do it? I mean, of course, most of us motorcycle enthusiasts are here for the sport of it, or at least that part of the reason. So we would like to ride aggressively some of the time, if not all the time. But is it safe? Is it worth it? That's what I would like to discuss with you guys today. The thing is, just yesterday, around this time of the morning, I was riding to work, and as you would have probably seen from some of my earlier videos, I do get carried away by bad traffic and bad driving sometimes, lose my temper, and that kind of leads to some aggressive driving or riding, and I don't always enjoy that, because when you've lost your mind, what do you enjoy, right? But yeah, sometimes I cool down a bit, but I still continue riding like that, and yeah, some of it can be fun. So, but that's when I got thinking, is it worth it? Should I be continuing to do that? The thing is, touch wood, but in my how many years have I been riding? Been riding for around, I think, about 15 years. Yeah, almost 15 years. So I have crashed just once, and that was after about a year or two of riding, and at that time I did get carried away again by bad traffic and all, and I was riding aggressively, and that's when I kind of wasn't keeping enough distance from people in front of me. Somebody braked hard, and there I went, kind of doing a stoppie and flying over the bike. But yeah, so I always get thinking about that whenever I end up driving or riding aggressively like that. What if something unexpected happens? Am I prepared for that? Right? And the thing is, in some ways aggressive riding is good, because that improves your skills, right? I mean, in a country like India, you don't get any place to practice your riding skills, really. We don't have those huge parking lots like you have in the US and some other countries. Even if you have them, they won't be empty, because there are tons and tons of cars all around. And even if you find a space, the owners won't let you do anything there, right? Because they don't want to take the risks, and they'll think you're some kind of criminal hooligan, So you only get to practice on the roads. So what I was doing yesterday, for example, it was in heavy traffic, and I was like accelerating hard, braking hard, sliding the rear, and again getting back on the throttle even before I'd stopped braking, that kind of stuff. So yeah, for such hard braking, sliding your rear, it kind of gives you a better feel for your bike, so that when things really get nasty and you have to do those things, you're more confident and you're in more control of your bike. So that is in a way good for you, because that keeps your skills sharp, maybe even improves your skills. But always remember that you're doing it on public roads, and everything is not in your control. In fact, most of the things are not in your control. Things can go wrong. Unexpected things can happen. And when they do, and when you're already on the limit, how well can you deal with such unexpected scenarios? I mean, for example, you're approaching stopped traffic, and you decide to do some hard braking, last moment braking. What if that gap suddenly closes? Somebody pulls out in front of you. Can you deal with that? Right? So you should always keep such factors in mind. Of course, for me, I don't always do that. I totally admit. Especially when I get carried away by road rage and stuff. I don't do it. So, yeah, it's not a good thing. Definitely not a good thing. And I've been lucky so far not to have ended up in any mishaps because of that. But when you're in control of yourself, and it's a good thing to engage in some aggressive riding when you take care of such potential, eventualities, and keep sufficient margins for them. But it's also good to just analyze your conditions and see there. That's the kind of stupid behavior that gets me ticked off. So like I said, I admit that I don't do it, but I don't always practice what I preach, but I'll preach anyway. Don't lose your mind, and if you do, try to stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. So as I was saying, if the conditions are really bad, by the way, it's like most of the times in India, it's probably better to just stay safe, not ride or drive aggressively. In fact, it's a lot better to just practice defensive driving or riding in those conditions, because I've really seen some nasty stuff on Indian roads, and those of you from India, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You would have seen the same things, right? So for those conditions, it's better to be safe. And when you find suitable opportunities and you're in your faculties, right, when you're sharp, practice those skills. Ride aggressively, keeping sufficient margins all around you, right, so that when you're already riding aggressive and a real emergency arises in those conditions, you can handle those. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to discuss, and I would really like to hear your opinions on that. What do you do? What do you think is the right way to do it? So let me know, guys. There's a comment section down there. Yeah, so take care, ride safe. Hope to put more videos up soon. Plan to do a walk around, detailed, tour of my bike sometime. So yeah, that should be coming up shortly, hopefully. So yeah, that's all for now, guys. Bye.